And what you have to do is you have to understand that in this base of being a human being, there's one other piece you need to know that never lies. Is the quality of the results you have, be that in a listing situation, a selling situation, a relationship situation, a faith situation, will be based on three things. It'll be based on your belief system, your mental syntax. All that means is, how do I think? The best illustration is this. 4 words, the order I put them in place. The dog bit Joe. Joe bit the dog. Same words, different result. That's how you do that up here. And we're going to talk about that for a couple brief minutes here. And then last is your physiological makeup. Now, I'm huge on this. I understand this. I'm a guest at Joe's home. And last night I didn't have a good night. Sandra gets me a little couple of, I feel great now. But see, what I know is this, is that if I don't feel good and I come in here, I can't share with you the things I want to share with the purpose and meaning and the intention that I want to do that, because I'm serious about this stuff. So I watched this kid here grow up. I've watched people in here, I've had a relationship for 20 years. It's for real for me. Because I have only one objection every time I come. The objective I'm looking for over any objection is this, is one of you, just one of you, walk out that door and change your life for the better from something I said or made you think about, then this for me has been a huge success. Just a huge success. Because I understand what it's about. See, Viktor Frankl, I don't know if you know who he is, he wrote the greatest book in the world you should read called Man's Search for Meaning. Viktor Frankl was in the concentration camps of Auschwitz during the worst Holocaust in the history of man, where by design wiped out 6 million Jews. His mother, his father, his siblings. And he says in his book why he survived. He says, I survived because I have to get through this to be out in the world to tell people about it so it can never happen again. Now I want you to think about that. That was his purpose. And he was the creator of logotherapy. And logotherapy is just that. It's to talk to people and say, I don't get it. I don't understand why I'm here. My relationships suck. My kids, things are just, I just don't get it. I don't get it. His therapy is to help you understand. It's real simple. Your purpose is to serve. Have you ever heard of Theodore Hesburgh, Father Theodore Hesburgh? He was the president of Notre Dame for years. He said it this way: the best thing a man can do for his children is love their mother. I say, that's purpose. That's serving. That's what you do when you do it. You change people's lives for the better. And there isn't anything like it. Now, that's why you got to take the time to do this and think about it. Now, here's another common mistake. Not knowing the why. What's the reason I want to produce 50 sides of this? Why isn't it 6? Well, why is it only 30? Why? What's the reason for that? You never stop and think about it. What would the attainment of that financial goal do for me? Why is it important? Now, I happen to be a grandfather of 4 great-grandchildren. And we have a family mission statement. And I was shared with a lot of people. If you really want to get to whys and really understand this, let me give you 4 little expressions that total 10 words. And they will change the foundation of your children and you if you internalize it. Please, thank you, I love you, and how may I share? How may I help? That's it. How may I help? That's it. 10 words. I was telling Joe, my 14-year-old, Sarah Beth was going on 29. Y'all can relate to that. Teenager. We take one every Saturday night, do something, go to church on Sunday. So about a month or so ago, she was over. And we've done family missions. It's on our walls of all of our families. And we're sitting there, and it's a nice dinner out there. Sarah Beth's up, man, she's on that TV video. I said, Sarah, what's the fourth expression? Oh, Grandpa, I know that. How may I help? So you get up in the kitchen, help me out. You got me. Oh, doggone it. Well, see, we use it. We use it. Ours is our family lives the principles of love, honesty, and respect to each other each and every day. That's our mission, family mission statement. And it's wonderful because when the kids start acting up or aren't, I just look at them. Bang! Grandson, Andrew, little Brianna, so what's the mission statement? Honesty and respect. Is that respect? No, man. See where you're going with that? And there's great value in that. That's why the plan and understanding the whys you do it are so important. See, here's the next one that's equally as important. You have to plan the personal first. The personal. Your family. When you sit down and do your 2010 business plan, you have to put that in there. Joe right now, his son's Joey's, I mean, oh, what a kid. Great student, now playing football. That's got to be part of the plan. How do I book the commitment and the time to watch this young man grow up? That's part of the plan. Vacations. I work with 4 individual, 5 actually. That's the first thing, one of the first things I want to know. What do you got planning for yourself? What's going on? I mean, Joe will tell you, he has a personal balance with it. We talk about it because it's important. That's what we don't do. We don't gather all the data from this year to put the plan together for next year. You just don't do that. Here's some of the basics I wrote down to you. This is very elementary. Richard, I know, has much more in depth of that to work with you, but you have to know, what was your GCC? How many units did you close? What was the source of each transaction? And God bless you asking that question. That's where did that buyer come from? So you have to know that. So you sit down. I told you, or maybe I did. I used to think, open houses. I'm a believer now. In my real estate practice, I thought they were a penance for a bad listing. That was crazy. Now, my wife is a realtor, but she'd like to be married to me. And it's kind of a joke, actually, because I did just go down to talk to Linda. So, what'd you list today? Nothing. What'd you sell today? Nothing. Did you have a closing today? No. You weren't in the real estate business today, were you? It's always a little, she always comes back. She's very, very quick. You have to have this information here. You got to know not only your source, what was the cost, your expense of each unit closed. Do you know that? Do you ever keep track of that? You have to know that. If you have marketing strategies and such, you've got past pieces that you're passing up, what's the cost of that? You got to keep track. See, because you got to handle it like a business. You have to know, here's the big one. Not having someone hold you accountable. Now, it could be a coach. It can be a peer. It can be, I can come in here and say, Vinny, man, Bud, I've been walking the dog lately. Will you do me a favor? Every day ask Kellerman, you getting your butt out there and doing some lead gen? Hold me accountable. It could be a peer. It doesn't have to be a professional coach, although they work because they'll work a little harder. Everybody has to be held accountable. And let me share something with you. All the great ones want to be. All the great ones want to be. Every great sport athlete, person you can name. Jack Nicklaus, to this day, is still recognized, until Tiger's going to knock him off, the greatest golfer in the world. He's had the same coach 60 years since he was a kid. Same coach. You think, why? That's why he's so great. That's why. Next. Here's a big one. Not looking for new opportunities. Now, in Florida right now, we have a big piece that's happening. Is we have a lot of our heroes coming home from Iraq right now. We have 2 or 3 people in our marketplace who specialize. And they promote. I mean, their marketing material is they specialize with discharged GIs.